All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part two for how to create your Facebook ad campaign as a mortgage loan officer, right? And in this video, we're gonna go right now, kind of basic, but like kind of an in-depth, over here on how to set up your first Facebook ad campaign over here in Facebook Ad Manager, right? Now, if you have done things correctly and if you have just made your ad account and just set up your Facebook Business Manager, this is what you're gonna see at your end right over here. This is the dashboard, and this is where you're gonna do your daily task over here to create and just to manage your KPIs, which is the number of leads, how many leads you have got over here, what is the cost per lead, how many reach you have done, and all the stats which you're gonna see over here as well, right? So let's just keep this thing basic away right now, just to understand on how actually you can set up your first campaign, and then we can definitely hop in into some advanced way as well on how to just manage your ads and also scale that ads if that is working for you and getting you some I think cheaper cost per lead in your first Facebook ad campaign, right? Now, here you can see the green button over here right now. It's called as create. This is what you're going to use right now over here. So just click on the create again. And right now this over here. And this is what you're going to see, right? The campaign objective, right? Depending on the objective which you're going to have over here, we can choose either of them over here right now and just create our first campaign. The first thing we need right now over here to create just lead campaign is of course leads over here. It's pretty simple. Let's click on this right now and click on continue. So once you click on continue over here, you're gonna see three different things over here, right now over here like this. Now let me explain one on one what is this three things over here right now, and what actually this three you can say different things actually meant for right now as well. Now the first thing is the main campaign right over here. This is what you're consisting of your goal, right? What is the objective of your complete campaign right now? So the objective we have right now is to create just generate new leads, right? That's what we are looking over right now as well. So what you can do is right now you can just name one principal campaign. Either you just suppose you're focusing on Texas right now, so I'm going to put Texas over here. Texas VA leads, right? Like this. Suppose your name is John, you can just put your name as well right now over here. Or if you don't want that, just put over here Texas, or just your targeted area right now as well. If you want that, just make it more specific, because of course once you will have multiple campaigns, it become really difficult to just figure out which campaign you can just filter out as well. So it's really important to give one unique name over here, the campaign unique name, so you can identify that which one is the winning campaign just after seeing in the dashboard itself. So just make a unique name over here as well. Right now we're going to give over here Texas VA leads, and this is something really important, right? So if you're running the ads for real estate as a real estate agent or even as a mortgage loan officer, right, you need to have a special ad categories over here. This is really important. You have to pick out over here either credit right now or just housing. I just do over like a housing, so this worked pretty good for me. So I'm gonna just do over here housing category over here as well, and then like this, and the country as well. So you can just pick out your country, and default right now setup is India, but you can set up anything which you're not running right now. So we're gonna go right now and search. I think they don't have search option right now, removed, but let me just go in the bottom. Let's just scroll down back again, and here we see United States, right? Just put the country over here, and then over here, right, this is really interesting, right as well. So as you can see, the buying type we have as auction, right over here. So this is something right now which they actually have like two different things as well. They also like have a lead cap right now, which means that you can actually assign over here that how much do you want as a cost per lead, right? And Facebook will not over exceed that cost per lead over here as well. This called as a lead cap, but right now they don't have that, so we only have the option for auctions right now. The campaign we have is leads as we set up right now, right? This something is really interesting as well, like A and B test. But right now we're gonna keep things simpler, just to make sure we are just getting most of it in the first video itself. Now, this is what it is also important, right? Advantage campaign budget, right? Now, this is something I usually go with like in much more, you can say multiple different ad and multiple different ad sets. But right now you can just leave that right now as it is and go to next. This is the ad set right now. This is something that is really interesting and get more detailed, because this is where you're going to put up your audiences. This is where you're going to make the changes in your audience and targeting as well, and that is why this one is really important. right? So you have the campaign itself over here, then you have the ad sets, right? And then you have the ads. You can create multiple ads over here in one ad set. There's no limit to that, as for sure. As you can see over here, you can create multiple ad sets right now over here like this. And like, let's suppose go over here and click on multiple ad sets, duplicate, right? As you can see over here, we have multiple ads right now in one single ad sets, right? So you can add different kind of copy over here as well. That's really interesting, because if you have a single ad campaign like this over here, single ad set, I would say having multiple different ad copy is really important, because you can definitely, just spread out your ad budget with different ad copies and get your winning campaign or your winning ad copy from those multiple copies in the same ad spend, right? Let's keep things simpler again. I don't want to just overcomplicate things so you can just get bored out. So I just want to keep things simple right now. So you can just create and just have like one ad copy right now. But I would say just create in this action menu, click over here and just create at least 3 to 4 ad copies. As you can see right now, we have 4 different ad copies right now. I'm going to show you guys what is the use of this 4 ad copies again, but let's just go step one first, right? Now click over here on the ad set, right? Now, this is where we're gonna need the first thing, right? We are focusing on the instant forms, which means that whenever we have the Facebook ad campaign launch, whenever we see any new, I can say traffic or lead click on the ad, right? They will be on Facebook itself, right? They're gonna fill the quick form in Facebook itself. And that's why we're gonna have a lower cost per lead, because Facebook is not, just transferring his their own audience to a different landing page, right? They're keeping their audience into Facebook itself, and that's how the instant form works. So whenever somebody click on the ad, they will just see a quick form, and they can fill up the quick form as well over here. Click on instant form over here as well, and then just select your page, right? So if you have your own page over here as well, you can select your own page as well right now, or you can find your page over here as well and you can select your page, right? Like this. And here you can just put down over here in the daily ad spend right now. Now, we prefer basically right now, you can see on rupees right now over here as well, but you can just change this on, let's suppose on dollars right now. And I would say definitely having an ad spend of less than 15 bucks right now per day is, actually not the best way. So I would say have at least $15 per day in the ad spend to get the most results from the rest, right? So having a $15 per day in the ad spend is good right now. Now, this is the audience selection. This is really interesting for me, because this is where you're going to select your audiences, and you're going to just make a couple of advanced changes, right? Once you have get used to this as well. So this is something really important, because you want to focus on your targeted niche audience, right? Now, as we go over here, right, on the custom audience, we just leave this part right now. We're going to focus on this 3 things right now. It's going to be location and detailed targeting right now. So on location bar right now, just click on edit right now, and depending on the, you can say, location that you're focusing on, you can just select on those locations, or also even cities if you want that, right? You can just go and browse, and just you can, it's pretty simple, right? Because right now I think this ad account is assigned to India. I cannot see Texas over here as well, but you can just select on Texas, click on Texas over as well like this, and you will see a bunch of lists for Texas, as you can see right now. Here we go, Texas. And if you just put some of the, you can say, a particular location, like suppose Austin over here, and we can just select on Austin, Texas. Great. And we can just select on the kilometers that you want to spread your ads across. That's a good way. So if you want to spread your ads across different, you can say, region in that Austin, you can also select the radius, and the ad can just be shown in those people and those surrounding as right now. That's pretty cool thing. So just select your cities over here, or just the state if you're focusing on the entire state, in the location right now. Pretty simple, right? And you can just select the, you can say, the radius or the miles that you are focusing for those audience as well. That's a good thing. Now coming back to the second thing right now over here, which is the age. Now, of course, with the Facebook ad campaign, you cannot select age right now for real estate or even mortgage ads, because it's just something Facebook doesn't actually, comply with. So something like, we have like a strange policy in Facebook, so cannot actually select age over here right now. So it's going to be a default settings right now for 18 to 65 plus, and also for genders all, right? Now, This is the part which is actually more interesting right now. So detailed targeting right now. Click on edit, and this is where you're going to put different kind of interest, behaviors, or demographics right now of your target audience right now as well. So if you are focusing on the loans, right, so just type on over here loans, and you're gonna see over here, right, the interest. The Facebook actually shows the people around in that region. Like you can see over here the numbers right now as well, right? You can see over, like, I think 1 million plus, right? I think it's 14 million. Oh, right. It's around 144 million plus, right? People who have interest in loans and credit lending as well. That's a good way. Use this, right? And you can use different thing as well over here. You can just explore around, over here in interest targeting. You can see right now different option like mortgages, FHA, credit, house, like that as well. And you can just get bunch of different things over here as well. What I say right now, you can use just, I think, 7 to 8 different interest targeting, right? Over here, this going to be definitely helpful for you right now. So just use like mortgage, loan, house, or just target it on company as well, like Zillow right now. So we're going to see Zillow over here, and you can see right now Zillow. I just use this one because this one works pretty good. You can just tap down those audiences that actually have a good, you can say, search or interest as well, and you can just find those kind of people from those interest or behavior right now as well. That's a good way. So once you've done this over here, we can just experiment around with different audiences right now, and then coming back to over here in the languages, right? So if you're preferring any kind of particular language apart from English, you can just use it as well. So if you're going to use Spanish over here, we can use it all as well. So we're going to just show all the ads to the people who speak Spanish, or they are just in that region as well right now. So of course, this is what you're gonna see, right? Your daily estimate reach right now and number of leads over here. This is something not really that important because this can be changed as well. This can change right now depending on your target location. So let's just cancel this out right now. As you can see, the results are pretty much very variable, right? Because of the, you can say, different aspects of the Facebook ads. Of course, you have to launch the ad first to see what has worked best for right now. Now this is where you see the placements, right? Which means that where you want to show your ads right now. Now, of course, I will say you that not go with advantage plus placement, because this is something can definitely waste your money, right? What I say right now is go on manual placement, right? Click over here and just select on Facebook and Instagram. If you have Instagram account connected, that's great. If you don't have, don't use Instagram right now as well. So just use Facebook and Instagram over here as well. And once you go over here in Facebook and Instagram, I would say remove few things like Facebook Marketplace over here and explore home. Keep it on Reels, Stories right now, and Stream. All right, it is good. Reels, all right, we're good. You can just remove this one as well over here. It's in articles if you want that, but just keep right now over here, and that's all it is, right? So what we have done right now over here, we have selected the what kind of conversion we want to have like an instant form thing. So I'm going to share with you guys exactly on how to create a good converting form right now as well, right? You're going to select your Facebook page right now over here, right? Or like this. You're going to select your ad spend right now of per day. I will say at least spend 15 bucks per day in the ad spend to get the most results as well. Now this is where you're going to select your audience again, right? Your city, your state, where you're focusing on. Let's just go right now with the state, because this can definitely give us a Texas. This is definitely going to give us in like a good kind of volume right now as well over here. So that's that, keep that way. Age we cannot change, gender we cannot change right now, it's default settings. And data targeting, which we need like this. So experiment around with data targeting, experiment around with the interest as well, and see what is the targeted audience market right now. So right now you can just use this floor over here as well. It works pretty good. And yeah, last thing over here is the placements, right? So just use Facebook and Instagram right now and use those placement like I have shown over here as well, right? Now go over here on the second thing, right? Sorry, third thing right now, which is the ad settings right now. Now this is where you're going to create your first ad copy, your ad images, and all the thing that people actually see on their own end, right? Now, over here right now, as you can see, this is where you're gonna make the changes over here in your ad copy, right? That's what people want to read about right now as well. Now, over here, this is the primary text. This is like thing, people read on the above the campaign, above the ad creative as well. So like this, attention, VA, attention, let's suppose attention Texas. Let's go with that. Attention Texas veterans, right? As you can see over here, we have directly spoke to those kind of audience right now as well. And you can just this can add over here the bullet points or the emojis as well, right. That's a good way. If you want to have an ad copy, if you want to just get like our working ad copy, you can get from our free Facebook group. You can just join right now, the link below right now, and I can share with you guys a free ad copy that you can use in your first Facebook ad campaign to get results right now. This is what we're going to see over here. Just add a couple of bullet points right now, right over here as well. Just add some of the emojis right now, which you can right now. So this is where you're gonna just add the text over here as well, right? Get your VA benefits now. Click below, click below, take a quick quiz to take a quick quiz and win a free VA purchase ebook. Like that's right. That's it is. This is something really simpler right now, but of course you can use much more advanced things right now to just get more attention, like emojis or just different fonts as well, and better kind of copy right now, right? This is kind of give an example to you guys how to use it right now. Now, headline, right? This is something where people see on the bottom of the ad, right? So like this. So I would say over here, just use a call to action or the offer itself, like VA purchase ebook. Like this, right? Over here. And that's pretty much like an offer, right? Show you guys, right? So the offer which they're gonna get at the end, right, as well. So this is where you're going to use your offer right now as well, and this is a description. You can just use over here as well, or you can not. I won't say it's really that important, but you can also skip it part right now and go to a call to action. I would say just use the call to action as learn more, because people don't like to just like pin up on like download or get offer or sign up. They want to just like explore more about how things are. Just use the option for learn more. That's the call to action, right? And you can just use any copy over here by clicking on edit. I can just delete this one right now and just add an image or a video, of course, depending on if you have a new ad copies. And of course, we are giving away also the ad creatives. So you can just join the free Facebook group and you can just get the chance to take and use away our winning ad creatives as well. So you can just click any of the creative over here like this, and yeah, that's your ad, right? This is how the ad would look over here. Just click on review, right? Of course you can make much better change over here as well. This right now I'm showing you the example to you guys and how you can just make the change over here as well. But of course you can make a pretty good change right now. This is the offer we have, this is the kind of an ad copy, and this is the ad creative which we have over here as well. It's done, right? Now let's move to the next part, which is giving you guys information, right? How you would like to have the information in place. So when people click on the ad, right, then they click on the option for learn more over here, what they will see at their own end, right? Now you can create a quick form right now, which means that whenever people click on the ad like this over here, click on learn more, this is they're gonna see right now over here, right, like this. So you can ask them multiple questions over here as well, like this right now. So you can click on like create a form. Let's just go and create a new form, right? And continue, and just make a form for suppose let's go over here and suppose make a form for VA borrowers, right? New form, right? So the intent we have right now is the more volume right now, because it's something right now we need in the first place, right? Now introduction. You can either just upload a new image over here, right? Depending on the offer you have, if you're providing free ebook or free webinar, you can just create a new banner, and that's what people is gonna see over here in this place, right? So whenever they click on the ad, they see this quick form thing over right now as well. So the image you already have in place in your ad, this just randomly select over here as well. But I would say just have like a new image over here depending on your end goal offer, like a free ebook or a webinar or a free call, like that as well. and upload image right now. Now greetings, this is where you're gonna just show them the offer, right? Or just show them the end product, what they're gonna get after they have completed the form right now as well. So click over here, get your free VA purchase ebook. That's it, right? And then add a couple of points over here. What I say right now is just go on the list, right? And add a couple of bullet points right now. More money, save more money, get qualified, get qualified, and low credit score. If you're a VA, of course, right? If you're a veteran. So depending on different kind of, you can say, features you have, you can just use the features over here in this section, and you can just select few of the things right now as well. Now, if you don't want that, you can just remove this greeting as well like this. But I would say just use greetings, because it makes much more personalized, and the conversion is much better as well. Now come over here in the questions, right? What you need to ask your people, right? Very interesting. This is where you can actually add custom questions, right? You can add custom you can say questions depending on your filters as well. So what I say right now is just use multiple choice, because people don't want to actually fill up long questions over here as well. Don't type, because people are lazy, as you know, right? So they want to just select some few options, and they can get, you can say, qualified, or you can say you can get details out of from people as well. So I would say just use multiple choice like this over you, and you can ask your question over here as well. So how soon are you looking to borrow, right? You can get some details over here as well. 1 to 4 months, 1 to 2 months right now, or you can just add multiple, you can say, options over here as well as you go right now, right? 3 to 4 months, 3 to 5 months over here. You can add more options right now, right? Simple like this as well. Then you can ask multiple questions again, right? Over here, how much are you looking to borrow? How much are you looking to borrow, right? Again, all right, over here, you can just give them a couple of options again over here, X, Y, and Z, like that as well. It's something really interesting as well. You can ask them, if are you working with a real estate agent, right? Are you working with a real estate agent? Now, the thing over here is that you got to ask something unique, right? Something that kind of triggers them, something which kind of, we can say, just give them an interest as well. So just ask a few questions, which is something apart from a loan questions, right? So just ask something interesting as over here, which they can just select over here, and you can get some of the, you can say, interested leads, who just kind of remember they have filled a form like this, right? And they can get reach back to you as well, right? So just ask them an interesting question over here as well. Once done that right now, you can just do that right now over here, and this is the basic thing. So when you click on this next option over here, right? So when they have given you all the answers from the first thing, which is the kind of a pre-screening questions, kind of basic one, right? But they still engage audience over here as well. Then you can ask them a pre-filled questions. Of course, this is something Facebook pre-fills as well. So if they have click on next, if they are, suppose, John, right, and if the email address have already linked up with the profile, Facebook just fill up this thing on like a default thing as well, and they can just click on next right now. So just give them a detail on what they're gonna be getting after it. Get a free ebook, um, get a free ebook, or just you can select this, enter your details, enter your details to get free ebook, like like this over here. And you can ask them over here email. I would just go with first name and last name. So you can just select your multiple things option over which you already have. First name, um, last name, right, like this. And I would say just go with phone number again, right? So this is what you can do right now as well. And if you're targeting on multiple different states, right, and you can just ask them questions about the state as well. So if you're targeting on, you suppose, multiple state or all over the US, you can just ask them this state over here as well. So you can have, like detailed answer right now as well. Now, this is last two things over here, privacy policy, right over here. You can just add a link to your website. So if you have a website with a privacy policy page, just copy this link right now and just add over here privacy section, right? Add a link over here, .com, whatever you have right now. add a section over here, and then over here in the message for leads right now. This is what the lead will see at the end once they have submitted their quick form, their pre-filled details, their name, phone number, email, and this is what they will see at the end, right? So just make it more simpler. Um, if you're still interested, if you if you want to learn more, if you want to learn more, book your free call. Book your free call with me, right? Like this, or with us, whatever you want to use, right? And you can just select over here like this, click below, confirm the call, right? Like this, and you can just add your maybe your calendar link or landing page link over here, which you have as a calendar setup right now as well. Then you can just send your much more, you can say, qualified leads to a landing page where they can book the appointments with you as well. This is something really good to use that. You can just use this like as a, you can say, upsell thing to just like set more appointments of those incoming Facebook lead as well, and just give a call to action over here, like a book free call. This is the call to action at the end of the step as well, right? And then publish. That's pretty much it, right? Let's just say sales draft, and that's pretty much it, right? That's how we're going to publish the campaign right now. That's gonna how you publish, sorry, you're going to publish the actually form over here as well, right? This is going to be a form which you're going to be using over right now. And once done that right now, that's pretty much it, right? Over here, then you have made your first Facebook ad campaign, right? Like this. You can select your form like this over here. You can have, as you can see, you can create multiple forms depending on the kind of campaign you have launched. VA, FHA, reverse mortgage, whatever you need, right? And you can have like multiple forms over here as well. And depending on the campaign, you can select your forms over here right now as well. Now, the last and final thing, right? Why you should be having this kind of multiple ad copies, right? What should I do over here if you want to create like a winning ad thing right now as well? So what I do right now here is that I usually have like 3 to 4 different ad sets, right? And each ad set actually have around 3 to 4 different copies right now. The reason behind that is because if we are starting something from scratch itself for any kind of new campaign, any new borrowers right now, then we can get multiple different winning copies in the same ad spend, right? Suppose you have over here this kind of different ad copy right now. What you can do right now, you can either just copy and paste the same like this. So what I do right now is just let me just delete this one right now quickly again, and let me just delete this again over here. So let me just share with you guys what we usually do right now. So delete and then delete again. Great. Now what I do over here is that I just go over here and duplicate this into 3 different ad copies again right now. So as you can see over here, we have 4 different ad copies. Not exactly 4 different. Right now we have the same one as well. So what my thing right now is over here, I just go over here and deep dive again, and I just change the copies right now, which means it's the copy, sorry, the creative right now. So I can delete the creative over here, and I can have like 4 unique, ad creative for 4 different ad copies in the same ad spend, right? So that's what I do over here as well, and I can add different kind of, you can say, copy as well. So I usually have around like 7 to 8 different copies for each ad creative, right? And I have around 4 to 5 different ad creative as well, as you can see right now. So use different ad creatives right now over here in different ad over here right now as well, and then use the same ad, you can say, copy right now as well. Let's keep it simple again. Have one ad set, right? Then under that ad set, have around 4 to 5 different ad copy, right? Create different kind of you can say images or videos, and include those videos in the campaign as well to get your winning campaign from that right now. So that's how you're going to get your winning campaign. And just set up your master ad spend like this. Go over here in again in the campaign section like this, right? Go bottom, click on the advantage campaign budget plus, click on this, and then just select $15 or $20 depending on your ad spend right now as well. Then what happens over here, the Facebook will spend $20 throughout your ad copy as well, right? It's not like $20 for each ad right now. It's like $20 for the entire campaign. And that's how you get a winning campaign at lower cost. And once you get a winning campaign, your winning ad copy, you can just turn off the all the ad copy that has not performed, and just scale and build up your winning ad copy as well. So yeah, that was like an in-depth kind of thing, and also the few strategies we can use right away, like to get like more, you can say people coming down for your business right away over here as well. And let's get more and more, you can say, details lead right now. All right, so this was the kind of in-depth thing right now I want to share with you guys right now. So if you like the video, drop a like or comment, and if you have any ideas on how to just do more marketing, and if you want to add something that I can share with you guys on any topic about lead gen for loan officer, or getting more appointments and also getting like more qualified deals or qualified leads coming in, I can definitely leave a video for you guys to just add more and more values as well, right? So drop me your ideas if you have any. Until then, have a great one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.